I looked across at my wife. She was at the kitchen table, clutching her coffee mug so tightly her knuckles had turned white. The way she refused to meet my eyes made my chest tighten. Her unease was clear, the kind that only appears when truth is about to break free. I had known this talk was coming. For months we had circled around it, never brave enough to face the obvious. But now I could feel its weight pressing between us. Before we continue, please subscribe. It means the world to us and helps us share more stories like this. I had tried convincing myself everything was fine, that the late nights at work, the sudden need for privacy, the heavy silences were just temporary. But deep down I knew. It was like a voice whispering in my head that I could never silence. For years Sarah and I had been happy. We built a life together, a family. Our 3 children, Noah, Mia, and Lily, were our pride. We shaped our home and our dreams around them. Our love had always felt strong, unshakable. But lately I noticed cracks, small signs that something was wrong. She guarded her phone, hid her messages, and looked uneasy whenever I entered the room. She came home late, always blaming work. First I thought I was paranoid. But truth always surfaces, and I couldn't ignore it anymore. One evening I returned early from a business trip. I wanted to surprise the family with dinner. I opened the door, expecting to hear my kids playing, to feel the warmth of home. Instead I walked into a nightmare. Sarah was on the couch, but she wasn't alone. Another man lay beside her, her head resting on his chest, his arm draped around her. I froze in the doorway, my heart racing, breath caught in my throat. The intimacy of it hit me like a blow to the stomach. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I just stood there, watching the life I thought I had fall apart in front of me. I wanted to scream, to rip them apart. But I didn't. Couldn't. I turned, walked out, my body numb, my mind spinning. I needed space to think, to breathe, to escape the crushing weight of it all. That night, I stayed at a nearby hotel, tormented by questions. How could she do this? How long had it been happening? How did I not see it? Anger and betrayal consumed me, but beneath them was a deep, suffocating sadness. The woman I loved, the woman I trusted with everything, had broken me in the cruelest way. The next morning I came home to find her waiting. She stood in the doorway, her eyes red from crying, nervously twisting the hem of her dress. Shame filled her expression, but I couldn't pity her. Not yet. "I'm sorry," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I never wanted you to find out like this. I never wanted to hurt you." I froze, words stuck in my throat, my chest aching. Years of love, promises, and trust felt like distant memories. "How could you do this?" I asked, voice trembling. "How could you betray me? We have children, Sarah. Noah, Mia, and Lily. Do they mean nothing to you?" She stepped closer, tears streaming. "I love you, Ethan. Do." But I felt lost, so alone. I didn't know who I was anymore. I made a terrible mistake. I never meant to hurt you, but I couldn't stop. I closed my eyes, struggling to breathe. I had believed in her, trusted her. Now it all felt like a lie. "Who is he?" I asked quietly. She looked down. "Mark. He works with me." "I didn't plan it, Ethan. Just happened. I'm so sorry. Please don't leave me. Don't leave us." I wanted to shout, to tell her how much pain she caused, but I was drowning in betrayal. 6 months, I whispered. "How long?" She nodded, sobbing. 6 months. I never knew how to end it. My thoughts spun, my world shattered. For what? A moment of comfort, a selfish escape from the life we built. I rose slowly, legs weak. "I don't know who you are anymore," I said faintly. "I don't know if I can ever trust you again. I can't live in this house, in this life, with this betrayal." She reached for me desperately. "Ethan, please. Love you. I love our family. I'll do anything. Don't leave me." But I couldn't. The pain was too heavy. I had to walk away, for myself, for our kids. They couldn't grow up in a home poisoned by lies. I couldn't stay in a marriage where trust no longer existed. "I'm sorry," I said, voice breaking. "But I can't stay. I can't live this lie anymore. I can't be with someone who shattered me like this. And with that, I turned and walked away from the life I thought would last forever. The house, the family, the love, it all felt fragile now. But deep inside, I knew I was choosing what was right. In the days that followed, the pain stayed, but slowly I began to rebuild. For the first time in years, I felt like I was taking back control. The hurt would always linger, but I had to keep moving forward for myself and my children. At first, they didn't understand why their dad was leaving, why their mom cried. But one day they would. And I'd make sure they grew up knowing the value of trust, love, and honesty. As for Sarah, the future was uncertain. I didn't know if she could ever change, or if she even wanted to. But I knew one thing. I couldn't walk her path with her. Not until she truly faced the cost of what she had done. So I left, leaving the past behind. It was the hardest decision of my life, but it was the right one. Because in the end, the only way to rebuild was to release the pain and begin again.